A very good day to everyone. Feel free to look around for other videos on this channel, and please do not forget to leave a donation. Today we will look at the crimes of the Catholic Church, and in particular its cruel tortures. There is a place in Europe called the Museum of Torture Instruments in San Marino. Here, one can browse through the many torture devices that was used by the Church, which is on display. The Iron Maiden is one such a device. It is an iron cabinet with spikes on the inside. A person is placed inside and the doors are closed. The spikes penetrate the body all over, but does not go deep enough to cause immediate death. In this device, one dies slowly and painfully while your blood is being drained. The wheel is another device intended for torture. They tied a person to the outside of the wheel and then, slowly and repeatedly, rolled them over the fire or spikes. They also tied the four limbs of a person to the wheel and then crushed it with an iron bar. Then there is the cat's paw, a device designed to tear the skin off of a living person. The Judas cradle. The Judas cradle was a pyramid-shaped device with a sharp point. A person was placed on top of this point, and it slowly and painfully penetrated the body and continued to do so due to the weight of the body. Most of the time, the torture was inflicted upon the victims by Catholic monks and priests. They pulled out nails using pliers, burnt parts of the body with hot irons, and crushed fingers and toes with all sorts of devices. They used pulleys to hoist a person up into the air, where the body is then dropped onto the floor to make all the joints go out of place. The chair of torture was used to tie a person down on spikes and make blood flow from everywhere. If anyone denied the teachings of the Catholic Church, molten lead was poured into the mouth and ears of the victim. Their eyes were gouged out, or they will be flogged until the skin came off. Sawed in half, slain by sword, and being burnt alive. The monks and priests of the Catholic Church took pleasure in performing their grim tasks, all the while holding the cross in front of the victim. They wanted to force them to follow their teachings. This continued on a large scale and can be called a massacre. In the year 1209, 6,000 were killed like this in braziers. In 1211, 100,000 Christians were killed in Laveur. At the massacre at Merindol, 500 women were locked in a room and burned to death. At the massacre of Orange in 1552, Pope Pius IV commanded the Italian army to slay men, women, and children. In Paris, France, over 100,000 Huguenots were massacred in 1572. Daniel says, "And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and they shall be given into his hands." Like I already said, over 50 million people were murdered in the Dark Ages, and gruesomely so, with torture. You know, God says that the most important of all the commandments is that we love Him with all our heart, soul, and mind. And the second that are equal to this commandment, that we love our neighbor as we love ourselves. I see that this world is moving into another so-called dark age. people, especially Bible-believing Christians, are being massacred, left, right, and center. And if we are honest, we are not being kind to people around us. This is what the Bible says about love. Charity suffereth long, and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy our videos, please leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell icon to be notified of our next video. You can help us create better videos by leaving a donation on Patreon. The link is in the description. Thank you. We hope to see you next time.